From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Chen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Yang in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Bangs off the wall. Garcia throws to second, and that's a double. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
That is third. The left-hander, number 23, John.
And up next for San Francisco, Yang.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Yang getting the start in right. 36 years old, and he's a native of Taiwan. So 2 balls and no strikes. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And it's even up.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Here we go.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. The Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup. Gene Segura will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Segura.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Base is empty, 1 away. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one hit to right. Garcia gone on the play. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins.
Back here in Miami, here's the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
The left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Wood back to work. This one in the air, right field. Yang makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
And up next for the Giants, Yang, 1 for 2.
Number 2.
Let's turn 2.
Snap throw to first. Slater gets back easily. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Slater gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Hey, your pitch, he's coming in.
Swung on, belted.
Get out of here,
That one's got a chance. Gone. That's got to feel good. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Back here in Low Depot Park, bottom of the 6th, and now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Number 3, second baseman.
So 2 down, and at the plate for Miami, Garrett Cooper. The 1-2. Just a weak fly ball this time. Yang settles underneath it, makes the catch, inning over. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Marlins 3 and the Giants 2. Matt Barnes gets the nod out of the bullpen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, and digging in for San Francisco, Yang. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Righty delivers, and that's in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple. Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill today, James Paxton.
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
Hey, your pitch, see it.
That hits the dirt. Wow. Ball 1. Verdugo, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch misses inside. Now 2-0. And that one popped to short. Groshans sizing this one up, makes the grab on the run, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Yu Champ up next for the Red Sox. Fly to left his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is going to go. That'll fire up the dugout, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Back in Boston, Luis Ariz stands in. Out to short, Champ. On to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Out to short, Champ. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And it remains 1-0. Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Groshans off of first with 2 away. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Luis Ariz, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2.
Ariz.
Tap back up the middle. Champ. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And now it's going to be Yu Champ. He's already homered in this game.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Hey, 1 time right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dever.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Paxton deals. Ripped on a line. Hernandez makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now it's the shortstop, Yu Champ. He's already homered here in this one. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The pitch. Out there to center. Chisholm has this one sized up. Brings it in for the third out. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guys standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
The final 1-0. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 on base.